The world's freest school, y'all! Which we have 81 of in Norway, which altogether has like 690 different courses or subjects, depends what you want to call it. What I'm talking about, what am I talking about, guys? I am talking about something that we in Norwegian call folkehøgskole, but in English I'm going to make this rough translation as folkehøgskole. Yeah, which is what I currently go to. And I'm gonna tell you about this folkehøgskole because it's a very interesting concept, which I think a lot of people would benefit from if you chose to do so. And I think the only place you can find these kind of schools are in Scandinavia, especially in Norway. You have like one school in Sweden, I think, and then you have the rest 81 in Norway. And I think this is a concept that was made by a Danish dude. I can't remember his name or when this happened, but as I said, it's the freest school in the world, and by that I do not mean a school where you don't have to pay money, because it's pricey as hell. But what I mean is like the most liberating school in the world. You don't want to know why? You all read it in the title, because you have no grades in this school. But that doesn't mean that you don't have to attend to classes. Because you have to attend to classes, because you know you get these when you take this loan from the state. A part of that loan, I think it's like 40% of it, can be made into a scholarship if you don't fail. I've forgotten what you call it. If you pass your year, then 40% of your loan can be made into a scholarship. So most people would want to pass their year, and besides, it's, as I said, it's really, really pricey. So you don't pay that much money just to slack off. So that's the whole fun thing. Yeah, it costs a lot, but because it costs a lot, you only go to school with people who want to work hard, and you want to work hard, and together you all work hard, and you make amazing results. Let me now explain to you the whole thing about folkehøgskole, because as I said, we have like 690 courses altogether in all of Norway, and some of these courses could be like a backpack trip to India, or to Africa, or to South America somewhere. Like those are one kind of courses, like backpack courses. And then you have other kinds of courses like psychology maybe, or cooking, or stuff like that. Or you have like creative courses like art, drama, dancing, singing, or music in general, or musicals even, or Broadway, or some kind of courses. And you can only choose one course, except for one school where you can choose 2 courses, but you only go to this school for 1 year, and then you might want to use your scholarship for a second year if you want to. Most people don't do that. Most people will go 1 year. Like I do. I'm only going to go 1 year. But yeah, there are many different courses. It's not the standard high school subjects, because this school, a folkehøgskole, is for people who are sick of school. See what I mean? So it's not a kind of school that is, it's not like high school, it's not like university. And it's like, most people go to this school in between high school, or what do you call it, secondary school? That school you go to after high school. Between that school and university/college, people go to folkehøgskole. Most of them, of course, not all of them. I do. I just finished secondary. So I decided to go to a folkehøgskole because I'm sick of school. I'm really, really sick of school. And besides, I wanted to try something new. So I applied for a drama course at my school. And I'm going to talk about my school a bit later, because I'm excited to tell you guys about this, because I think that this is a very good opportunity for people who are sick of school, because not only Scandinavians can go to these schools. I mean, at my schools, you have like one British man and one American, So, you know, anyone can go to these schools, and we have a Dane, and we have a Swede. No, we don't have a Swede. I read about a Swede. Anyway, you can choose subjects or courses as you like, of course. And you go 1 year. And you gotta pass that year. And yeah. Alright. Let's talk about the school that I go to, because I go to drama school. But that's not the only course that we have at this school. We have art, and we have music, as in singing and playing instruments. And then you have music production, which is more about, you know, sound design, mixing songs, or if you want to be a DJ, that kind of music. And then you have game art, which are people who make artwork for games that are developed by the game design students, which are the people who code the games. So they too often collaborate, I think. And so yeah, it's a very creative school and a very modern kind of school. And by that I mean we have subjects that are modern, like, as I said, game art and game design. Very modern things. And we live in dorms. And these dorms are like small houses. They look like ordinary houses. Or not, okay, they actually don't. But the dorms are small houses spread around on a very small campus. Like, very small. You can get from, you know, the houses that are the farthest away, have like 1 minute walk between them. So it's a very small campus with different houses. I think it's like 9 or 10 different dorms with different names, and everybody shares living room, the laundry room, and the bathroom and the kitchen, and then they have their separate rooms. Some sleep with a roommate, some sleep alone. I sleep alone, and I like that a lot. And it's very social, you know, because you get to you live with peers. You live with people who like the same things as you, even if there is only, you know, these people or the staff hasn't put people together, you know, according to their courses. So, you know, it's a good mix in every house. My dorm mates are like one other person from drama, and then there is one from music production, and one from music, and 2 from game design, and 1 from game art, and one more from music. You know, we're a good mix of students, really. But yeah, the whole thing about a folk high school is being social and being free as a bird, everyone. But you're social, you go on many different trips, like school trips. We just came back home from London, and all the courses had different programs there, like the drama club. Hey, the drama class went to watch tons and tons of plays, which was so much fun, guys. It was so much fun. And I don't know what the other people did. Art classes went to different galleries. They thought it sucked. But we're also going to Berlin next year, and then we have this voluntary trip to Japan for whoever wants to go, which I, of course, wanted to go to. I mean, this trip to Japan is one of the leading factors I chose this school. Yeah. So there is that. But you know, it's a very chill school, and you eat there, and you sleep there, and you, of course, you go to classes there, and it's a beautiful place. It's located very beautifully by the ocean. If you're on my Instagram, you have probably seen it on my story, but you know, it lies by the ocean, and you can see you know, I have a very nice view from my window, because I wake up, and I draw the curtains, and then the first thing I see is the fjord. And I can see, like, oh, it's so beautiful, guys. It's so beautiful. And yeah, it is a beautiful location. And it's like 2 minutes with bus from the docks. So I have to take a boat to get there. Or like I have to take the tram and then the boat. Like, I think the boat takes like 2 hours to get from the place closest to me and the school, or in the place closest to school. So, you know, it's far away from home. Like, farther away than high school, where I could walk. But that's the point. I mean, that's why they have dorms, because you're not supposed to sleep at home. You're not supposed to live with your parents when you go to a folk high school. You're gonna sleep in the dorm, dude. I mean, that's the whole social aspect of this. You're supposed to live so far away that you can't go home every weekend, because you're going to learn how to live on your own. And I like that. And I found out that I love living, you know. Well, I'm not gonna say that I don't like living with my parents, because I love my parents. And the first time I traveled to school, I was crying so hard. Like, all of them drove me to school. It took us like 4 hours to drive. And I remember Mom and my sister, when everybody were gonna leave, they went, "Okay, we're gonna wait here in the car, okay?" And I was like, no, come with me, please. And my dad was, "Okay, I'm gonna come with you. Mom and your sister can stay here. And we're gonna go to your dorm. And you are not allowed to stop until you have reached the door." And I was like, "Okay, cool." And then we walked. And he said, "Alright, I'm gonna stop here. Now you continue to go, okay? Don't you stop." And I stopped. And I can't do this, Dad. I can't. I wanna go home. But, you know, eventually I said goodbye, and he said goodbye. They drove back home. I went to my dorm. I said, "Hey, guys." And they were all like, "Hey, it's a new person." I was like, I just cried because I had to say goodbye to my family. I'm sorry. And they were like, "Oh, it's okay. Come and sit here and we'll play cards." And I was like, "Yeah, that sounds cool." So that happened. But, and you know, I didn't contact my family for like 1 week, because I was so afraid to call them, because I was afraid that I would want to go home and that I would start crying. But eventually I called them. I didn't FaceTime them. I had a video call with them on Messenger, and I was like, "Hi guys, I miss you." And now it feels very good, actually, to live away from home but still being able to contact my family. It feels very good. And I feel so independent when I can take the boat home alone. Me? Do things on my own? Damn, dude, what a world we live in. I can actually do things on my own, and that's amazing. That feels great. So, yeah, I mean, to summarize it all, going to a folk high school has way more advantages than you win more than you lose. Yeah, you lose, or you don't even lose anything. That money is fucking worth it, man. You have to spend many thousands for just 1 year, but you get to go on these amazing trips. You get a very nice dorm. You go to fun classes with people who love classes as much as you do. You make friends. You learn how to become independent because you live in a dorm. So you have to wash your clothes on your own. You have to clean. You have to get along with your people. And if you don't, then you have to learn how to communicate with them. So you can say what's bothering you, and they can say what bothers them. And together you'll be able to get along with each other. So, yeah. I think going to this kind of school is the best decision I've ever made. I started in August, and I have until May. We're almost halfway there already. God, it's almost Christmas, guys. Oh, yeah. It's gonna be sad when we all leave. And I think about that a lot. But well, I'll take it day by day, guys. Anyway, this has been Ringo talking about the most liberating, freest school in the world, which I go to, and it's amazing, and I encourage you to go. If you live, it's a big advantage if you either know Norwegian or English, but even if you are from another country, I can really recommend you. I really recommend you to go. Like, live in the States, you can still come here, because there is a person from the States, as I said, going to my school. So, yeah. If you're sick of school, and you just want to learn something new, just for fun, just for the fun of it, you don't even have to continue doing it afterward, but just to discover it, then guys, do try and go to a folk high school. I mean it. Anyway, thank you guys for listening, and I am done. I'll see you next time.